Hello everyone, welcome to another ECAC episode here on Post University Esports. I'm your Shoutcaster, DeadlyDrew Gaming. How is everyone doing? Happy Thursday evening. Happy almost Halloween to those who celebrate. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a great night. And are you ready for some Hawks versus Eagles here? We've got a great collegiate matchup tonight on Overwatch 2. We have for ECAC Week 5 Group 1 Division B here matchup, the Post University Eagles versus Keiser University Hawks, Seahawks. So we've got the Eagles versus the Seahawks tonight. It is going to be a fantastic matchup. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. Here we go. We're going to get into the match information, the lineups, and a little bit of stats behind tonight's game. So stay tuned here for the stats. Stay tuned here for the lineup that I'm about to announce. And then we will take a quick little break, and then we'll get into our first match. This is a best of 5 series here tonight. And we are going to start with a little bit of stats, actually. So let me just pull that up real quick. So Post University right now, the Eagles are 2-1 in the ECAC as of week 5 here. They have lost a game to University of Rio Grande and have wins against Penn State and Ohio Northern so far. So good wins, good record so far. Keiser right now is 0-4 with losses to UM Flint, Buena Vista, Rio Grande, and Penn State. So Keiser looking for their first university tonight. Post University definitely coming in as the favorite. For stats, we are going to, that is it for insider stats tonight. We are going to hop right into our lineups as usual. So for our first team here, the Keiser University Seahawks, they are the home team tonight. Starting with team captain, player number 1, Ozarka. Player number 2, Lost X Dovakin. Player number 3, Caesar Salad. Player number 4, Baby Yaga. Player number 5, Claire Endeleon, and led by coach Issa Kakarot. Now for your post-University Eagles. Starting in at player number 1, team captain MultiKel. Player number 2, Mooch Paws. Player number 3, Big Spence 99. Player number 4, Moridin. Player number 5, Celestial Joe. Player number 6, Vero. Player number 7, King23, and player number 8, Wildfires. So they got a lot of players on this team. They got a lot of dedicated esport athletes. And the last player, player number 10, Chewy13, led by Coach Denny and Frosty. I believe Denny and Frosty are both duo coaching this season, with, I think, Vero as well as team captain. For some reason, the website doesn't say that, but other than that, those are your lineups for this evening's matchup. I'm very excited to start it out here in a few minutes, and we're going to get into lobby, get all the players into lobby, and then we will get the match going. We're going to start with our map picks and bans, so I will be back with the map pick and ban for our best of 5 here, ECAC week number 5, Post University versus Keiser University. It's going to be a good one. Stay tuned. Your Shoutcaster, DeadlyDrew here, back soon with your map bans or with your map pick and character bans. See you guys soon. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? My apologies for the extremely long wait, but I am back. It's your Shoutcaster, DeadlyDrew, back here for some ECAC Week 5 Overwatch 2 collegiate action. It's the Seahawks versus the Eagles tonight. Get hyped, because it's going to be a good one. Eagles coming into this match is a little bit of a favorite, as the Seahawks are still looking for their first victory of the season, as Post University has already found 2 of those so far. But it'll be interesting to see what compositions are used tonight. Will Post University maybe feel overconfident and start trying some new strategies? Or will the Seahawks actually start pulling out some hold the line strategies, as I like to call them, as far as maybe bringing out some of the OG characters, maybe like a Reinhardt, a Sigma, trying to mix it up a little. So, because obviously things haven't worked for them so far. So we'll see. Maybe they'll look to get their first win tonight, but the Eagles are going to stand strong, I feel. So that's my predictions. Let me know what you think in the chat before we get into this best of 5 match tonight. We are in lobby, and we are now waiting upon map pick and character bans. Once again, I hope everyone is having a wonderful Thursday evening here. Thank you very much for tuning in. Pleasure to have you here, and also happy Halloween to those who are celebrating. It is going to be a nice little holiday. I do enjoy Halloween, and I do enjoy all the Halloween events that happen in all these games that we play, no matter if it's Overwatch or something else. So always some fun to be had around Halloween time. But we are in lobby now, just awaiting the bans here and map pick. I'm just gonna check real quick. Good to see everyone in chat. How's it going, everyone? Good to see you. All right. Let's get into it here. And I do have Spectate All tonight, which is lovely. Also, before we get into this match, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to the 2 casters and to the last match, which was the NECC Week 4 matchup. That was a excellent and wonderful stream. I loved the duo cast, and it was just a pleasure to watch as well. So shout out to Post and their great production team and their excellent lineup of casters that they have. I'm still, kind of new and working my way into the scene here, as they say, but they definitely have some experienced casters, and it was awesome to watch that duo cast the other evening. But anyways, all right, we are in match here. We are just waiting. Everyone is already on their teams, just waiting for bans and map pick. All right. Let's see here. Any map picks or bans yet? Nothing yet, but everyone is in lobby, and we are going to be starting up soon. So I'm going to just send it very quickly to a BRB screen, and then once we have our official map and pick and bans and we're ready to start, I'll be right back, and we will get on to this best of 5 ECAC Week 5 matchup here between the Seahawks and the Eagles here, the Keiser University Seahawks and the Post University Eagles, of course. So we'll be back soon, and we will see you guys when the game is about to start. See you soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and we have our official bans. So, our character picks tonight are, or our map picks tonight, excuse me. Our map pick tonight for this best of 5 ECAC Week 5 matchup. Map 1 is going to be Lijiang Tower. Classic Overwatch 1 map. So, that is going to be Lijiang Tower, and that is Keiser University's map pick, by the way. So, Lijiang Tower is our first destination, and we are going to have Keiser University banning the Hazard. Interesting ban. I respect it. And then we are going to have Post University banning Sojourn. Good DPS pick, though Soldier 76 is still a great ranged pick as well, and still available. And everyone seems to be ready here, and we are getting the ready checks in chat right now. Just going to type ready, and we are good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, ECAC Week 5 matchup here between Post University and Keiser University is about to begin. We are on our way. Here we go.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here on Lijiang Tower, map number 1 of this ECAC Week 5 best of 5 between Keiser University Seahawks and the Post University Eagles here. It's going to be a good one. Seeing the good lucks have fun in chat. Make sure to stay hydrated. Always make sure to stay hydrated, especially during these competitive matches here. Good luck to each team. Should be a good matchup here. Be very interesting to see what compositions come out of the gate. We're about to find out. All right, Post University going with the Vero on the Kiriko, Chewy on the Vero, Moridin on the Symmetra, KingJackson on the Lucio, and MultiKel on the Ramatra. What else is new? MultiKel on the Ramatra. Oh, and there it is. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Score 1 for the caster. Reinhardt is coming out of the gate. OG Reinhardt. Oh, this brings a smile to my face. Already a fan of this Keiser University team. We got Reinhardt out the gate. We have Tracer. We have Lucio. We have Kiriko being played by Baba, and Soldier being played by Leon for Keiser University Seahawks. Post University establishing the point here early. Already on point. And Ozarka has the first pick of the game on the Tracer here. Trades going back and forth here. Nice work being done by Lost Dovahkiin on the Lucio, keeping Post University's DPS players at bay. And it looks like it's going to be Keiser University with the first cap here. MultiKel here, just being left alone at the end of that team fight. Gonna swap on over now to KingJackson. We'll just go back at Lucio to Lucio here and get the perspective of each healer on this first point. Now second engagement. Keiser University player Tracer Ozarka in the backline of Post University right now. KingJackson getting aggressive on point, doing his Lucio dance. Taking a lot of pressure and a big fire strike there from Salad. As now MultiKel on the Ramatra doing some big damage back to Salad on the Reinhardt. But MultiKel, I'm not sure if that was purposeful or not. On purpose, I should say. But they are going to reset the fight there. I'm pretty sure Post University just wanted to reset the fight. I think MultiKel knows his footing on these maps by now. So, Keiser University here, up 55% to nothing already. Post University finding a little bit of difficulty re-engaging on the point there. There's Ozarka with the Pulse Bomb for Keiser University. Hammer down from the Reinhardt there, but getting picked is Salad on the Reinhardt and Ozarka on the Tracer. Visor coming up from Leon of Keiser University here. The Seahawks are dominating this first point so far, 75% to 0, but it looks like Post University here is going to finally gain control here. Nice pick by MultiKel and Chewy there. Nice job by MultiKel to get those 2 cleanup kills at the end of that fight. And it has just been a tank versus tank battle here, as both tanks finding some success early on in this game. Symmetra always dangerous on this point, setting up her turrets. A lot of pressure when you walk in and step into that point. Especially if all 3 turrets are focusing you. Salad just walking forward right in front of MultiKel and getting the pick on KingJackson. Reinforced now by a Lucio barrier. But MultiKel popping off on the Ramatra here. 2 with his ult. Great ult timing by MultiKel there. Saw the Lucio barrier, knew he had to bleed it dry to able to put in even more damage to get the picks. Nice play by MultiKel with the ult there. So post-University here making a nice comeback. There are those Symmetra turrets, so the minute that Salad steps on the point, it's going to take a lot of damage here. Here comes all the ults. Symmetra ult coming out for post-University here. Big shield up on the middle of point. Let's see if they take advantage of it. Ult in hand and a huge shatter there from Salad. A double kill on the Reinhardt. Oh, maybe. Yes, there it is. The double kill. And Keiser University, the Seahawks, able to put a lot of pressure on Post University with the Reinhardt. And starting to take this fight directly to them. Walking straight past their healers and DPS and tanks. Right to point. Able to clear out those Symmetra turrets early and reestablish point. That was big. Oh, and is that a boop off point? Yes, it is. Lost Dovahkiin with a double kill boop post-University. Won't make that mistake again, going across the bridge. On Salad here, just popping off on the Reinhardt. And that's going to do it for point number 1 on map number 1, Lijiang Tower here. Keiser University Seahawks starting off strong with an aggressive brawl comp here. Giving Post University a taste of their own medicine. Post University loves the brawl comp with the Symmetra. Especially with MultiKel on the Ramatra. But Keiser got the best of them that round. Let's see if they can come back here and reestablish this game. Try to get a 1-1 score here going. Tie it up and then maybe win it in the second. Or in the overtime round. We'll start out with, gonna try to start out, yeah, with Leon here. Nice Soldier 76 Mythic Cosmetic there. One part of Overwatch 2 that I actually really like is the cosmetics. Alright. Leon here putting a lot of pressure on Post University early here, especially on that Cassidy. Gonna take a lot of damage here, trying to throw a grenade in as well. Ozarka finding the first pick onto Chewy. Leon finding that rocket onto KingJackson. Salad getting walled off by May. Very low health. Gonna have to reconnect with his healers there. Onto Moridin here. Post University trying to regroup here and take point. Keiser University gets the first capture. In comes Salad on the aggressive play here. Moridin getting picked by Leon on the Soldier 76. MultiKel here. I know he likes to be aggressive. Might have to go for a little bit more of a passive strategy and bait Keiser University players in before fully engaging. Giving the ping to his teammates that he knows that they're coming from above right now. And in comes the shatter. Successful shatter here. Cleaning up 1 is Leon. 2 by Ozarka. 3 by Ozarka on the Cassie. Make it 4. Oh my goodness. TK Ozarka. 4 out of the 5 there. The Seahawks are soaring right now for Keiser University. DPS and tank play very strong right now from Keiser. On board here, Moridin on the May. Almost to ult. Post University gonna have a lot of ult in pocket soon. Keiser has a few already. Here comes the High Noon and the Soldier 76 ult. 2 ults, very dangerous. Nice awareness of position there by Moridin. Put the ice wall up, and Post University not having to spend a ton of ults here in their ult economy, only having to use the ult of MultiKels there on the Ramatra. And Keiser University spending both their DPS ults there, excuse me. I feel like a crucial part in this game could be the play of Moridin on the Mei, being able to wall off that aggressive Reinhardt and just completely close him out of the fight. I do remember back when I was playing Overwatch 1 in collegiate esports on Overwatch, as Reinhardt, it was very hard to play against a really good Mei player. If you got too aggressive, you'd get sealed off from your team, and then you're down in the team fight, and you're down a big portion of your team early. Big ult in by Moridin on the Mei there. Trying to go for an aggressive Mei play, bait out the ults of Keiser University. Seemed to work, baited out the Lucio ult. And now reinforced by a Lucio ult of their own. Moridin, oh, beautiful headshot onto a Zarka there. And MultiKel getting a pick of his own onto Salad. Post University. 85%, 15 more percent to victory here. And will force a map 3. Keiser going to try to come back and touch point. Will they be able to? 96% on the clock. Here comes the shatter. Beautiful block there by MultiKel on the Ramatra, nulling the Reinhardt ult completely. Or nullifying the Reinhardt ult completely. Excuse me. But Salad still finding 2. Salad still finding 3 with the fire strikes. Oh my goodness. 4 for Salad. On the Reinhardt, doing a little axe flipping there. Part of that mythic skin. And a beautiful job by Salad on the Reinhardt. Cleaning up Post University off that point when Keiser needed him most there. Post University now going to have to regroup here. They only need 1 more percent, but it's going to come down to 1 team fight here as Keiser University is also at 77%. Ult coming in from Vero on the Kiriko. Finding 1 is Kiriko, finding 2 is Moridin on the Mei. Post University taking advantage of this ult by Vero. Lost Overkeem trying to stall point for Keiser, not able to. It's going to come down to 1 team fight. And that is going to do it. A quick little C9 there. Unfortunate for Keiser, but Post University playing the objective and getting that extra percentage point before Keiser even knew the point was captured there. They were still staying above, trying to just stay alive. And Post University forcing a map 3 here, so another score 1 for the caster. On the predictions tonight, Post University here doing an excellent job of bringing that same brawl aggression right back. It's been an absolute brawl fest here in this ECAC week 5. Map number 1. Best of 5 here. Post University. It's Eagles versus Seahawks. And it is already starting out to be a heck of a rivalry here. Both teams instantly teleporting. Symmetra teleporting to point, and off we go. Salad with the first pick instantly on the Symmetra. KingJackson finding 1 on Leon on the Soldier. Gonna swap on over here to MultiKel. Stay on Vero for a second as she has the best view of this, it looks like right now. This mayhem that's going on. Nice job by Vero playing positionally here, not just standing still, making it an easy headshot. Excellent positional play by Vero. Peeking windows, playing positionally. Post University holding the line here, holding the gate as it's called here on Lijiang, point number 3. MultiKel popping the ult, and Post University now taking the brawl right back to the Seahawks. Post University might have been a little caught off guard there by the Reinhardt in the beginning, but then quickly adjusted in round 2. And now it seems like they're the ones that are winning this brawl tug of war. Vero using her ult there, and a huge Reinhardt shatter from Salad, finding 1. He went behind on the flank and instantly one-shotter. Leon finding 1 with the Soldier 76, but answering 2 back is Post University on the pick ladder. But it looks like Chewy's going to commit to this and use all as Symmetra to just try to buy out as many percentage points as possible. Not a bad play. An excellent stall from Chewy there. Gaining Post University an extra almost 5% of points. But will that alt usage be worth it, or would Post University rather have that in their pockets for later? We will see here momentarily. Leon finding a pick on Vero on the Soldier 76. Now the Seahawks answering back here with a little bit of brawl of their own, trying to hold the gate here. Trying to hold Post University in their spawn and make up as much time as possible. Beautiful teleport there. And here comes a ton of alts all at once. Lucio Barrier coming in. Soldier 76 alt. Symmetra alt for Seahawks. Salad finding 2. And is that a double boop again? A triple boop from Lost X Dovahkiin is what I understand there from that. I'm sorry I didn't get that. I was trying to pay attention more toward the DPS players there. But a triple boop from Lost X Dovahkiin. Some absolutely insane kill feeds so far in this game. I think we might have just found ourselves a new rivalry here, ladies and gentlemen. Seahawks versus Post University. The action is heavy. Vero finding a pick on the Symmetra with her kunai knives. Nice job. And a hammer down that doesn't connect there from Salad. Chewy finding one on the Symmetra. Leon finding one on the Soldier 76 against KingJackson. Alt coming out here from Baba on for Keiser University here. But unfortunately, that's going to be a wasted ult. Tried to commit it, but a little too late. As Post University already wiped up that fight. Post University now just 3% away from the comeback in this exciting brawl match here. Moridin finding one, Vero finding another, and that's going to do it and complete the comeback for Post University. What a first match here. What a first map. Post University coming back on Lijiang Tower, being down 1-0, bringing it all the way back to a map 3 and winning. What a fantastic brawl match there. And the play of the game goes to Ozark on the Cassidy, just hitting shots left and right. What a match. Whew. I hope everyone enjoyed that as much as I did, especially seeing the Reinhardt in action. Oh my goodness. Excellent play by the tank players there, and the tank players especially led those fights and were a big part of just being almost just a shield and a third DPS for both of their teams there. So excellent match there, very close. And like I said, we may have a new rivalry on our hands here, folks. The Seahawks versus the Eagles. So with that being said, we are going to be heading into the second map here, Post University, up 1-0 at the moment. Just going to update the scoreboard while I have a little bit of time. And there we go. We are back. Just wanted to update that scoreboard so any new viewers coming in know the deal here. But ECAC Week 5, Post University Eagles up 1-0 on Keiser University Seahawks. Great brawl match on the first map. It'll be interesting to see what these teams bring for the second map here, as far as their bans, map picks. After seeing all that they saw, it'll be interesting to see if there's any big composition changes, or are they going to stay committed to our brawl comp is better than yours for the entire game. It'll be interesting to see what the strategy is moving forward here for both teams. And we already have our first map pick and character ban here. Keiser University is going to choose King's Row as their map, another classic Overwatch 1 map. And they are going to ban the Symmetra. Post University doing an excellent job with those Symmetra teleports. And I think they might have done it a little bit more successfully than Keiser there. So a smart ban by Keiser. And we'll see what Post University answers here with in chat. And then once they do, we'll get into this second game here. Post University up 1-0. Yes, sir, that is indeed how we do. Post University with an excellent comeback. Oh, this one hurts me, but I have to say it. Post University banning the Reinhardt. Oh, that one hurt. So we've got Reinhardt banned for Post University, Sim banned for Keiser University, and King's Row coming up very soon. Gonna take a quick break here, and then once the map starts, I will be right back. So stay tuned for this map number 2. Post University up 1-0. Keiser University looking to answer back. We'll be back soon with map number 2, ECAC Week 5. Alright, just timed that right. Here we go. Post University up 1-0 in this ECAC Week 5 matchup here between the Keiser University Seahawks. Excellent first match here. Very exciting first match. And let's see if that continues to build here on King's Row. King's Row, another good map, tight map for DPS play. A lot of good angles and advantages to be had here on this map. There's the GLHF in chat. Love to see it. And here we go. Let's see what compositions come out of the gate here after that tremendous brawl match that was just had. And it looks like we are totally switching the compositions here for this one. MultiKel on the Sojourn. Nice mythic skin there again. I feel like with mythic skins, you don't invest in like all of them, but you just get the ones for your main character. At least that's how I would do it. Still considering getting that Reinhardt axe. It looks so cool. You know, it was cool to see Salad use that there. Let me know in chat if you guys have any mythic skins. Which ones do you like? What's your favorites? All right, here we go. Post University. On the attack here first. Moridin on the Reaper, Chewy on the Zarya. Oh, and I just noticed there's a huge switch here. MultiKel is playing DPS and Chewy is on tank. Oh, look at this. A quick little swap up from Post University. Sneaky, sneaky. Leon finding the first pick on Moridin on the Reaper. Salad on the Sigma here. Gonna swap over to some DPS action as MultiKel here on the Sojourn. Trying to stem off the tide here. Post University taking a ton of poke damage. Trying to enter point here. Gonna have to rotate. Topside is MultiKel.
Nothing a quick repair won't fix.
Grenade on point. Vortex nade, I should say. Zarka on the Sombra here. On Post University's backline. Gotta be careful and protect the healers. As Moridin finding one on the Reaper. Leon finding two on the Sojourn. Moridin finds a pick on the Reaper there as well. Picks going back and forth here. No one has total control of this point yet as both teams on point right now. Salad doing a good job for Keiser University, blocking a ton of poke damage on the Sigma. And there's the ult by Chewy. Not finding anyone though, as Keiser Seahawks doing a nice job to just pull back. But unfortunately, maybe it was actually a good ult because it forced them off point and gave Post University the opportunity to decap. And the goal is the objective. So it was actually a smart ult. Forced them off point. Sometimes it's just about the ult itself, not how many picks you get. Positionally wise, I should say. As Moridin pushing up aggressively here, trying to push Keiser University back a little bit. This is a hard choke point here to get past, especially if you're going against a poke build team, which is just a lot of DPS and a lot of range damage. Here comes the Sigma ult from Salad. Here comes the slam. Nice Lucio ult there from KingJackson to nullify it. KingJackson popping off on the Lucio here, giving his team the speed and the heals at the same time. Chewy finding one, Vero finding two. And Post University's got themselves a good little push going, uncontested right now. Oh, Leon was on the point, stalling there for a second, but Chewy able to turn around and take him out. As MultiKel now just taking a high ground advantage here as a ranged DPS. This is a good position here. Ult's coming out here. Leon finding one onto Moridin. Tried to use the Reaper ult, but didn't find any picks. Zenyatta comes ult from Lost X Dovahkiin to keep his team in the fight. As now Post University going to have to retreat, taking too much damage and too split. DPS and tanks are split right now. Or tank, I should say. One tank. Chewy finding two, though, with that Zarya beam. He's cooking right now. Zarya full charge is very scary, as you can see right there. Nice job by Chewy and Moridin. Reaper Zarya. Excellent combo there. Zarya bubble goes on to Reaper. Reaper goes in. Does his thing. Gives Zarya charge. Just double damage coming Keiser University's way there. Not able to sustain. Post University grabs that second cap. And one step closer here to the third. Still full charge is Chewy, taking a lot of damage though. Nice positional play though to play behind the payload. Kitsune comes out from Vero here, but not enough. There, oh excuse me, no that was, yes it was Vero. As I was switching, I thought it was the opposite. But Baba's still building ult there for Keiser University. Keiser University holding two ults right now to Post University's one. A little bit better ult economy right now for Keiser on the defense. But that's not going to stop Post University from trying to push here, because they know they need to get this objective to the finish point here within 3 minutes and 14 seconds. Here comes the Sojourn ult from MultiKel. KingJackson using the Lucio barrier as well. MultiKel finding two here. Nice picks by MultiKel with the Sojourn ult. Even though Keiser... Oh, beautiful ult there for or boop from KingJackson. Excellent boop on the Zenyatta ult to try to stall point. KingJackson saving his team a ton of stress there. And just bringing it on home is Post University. 2 minutes and 43 seconds. That Zenyatta ult might have been what Keiser University needed to stall there and regroup, but excellent play by KingJackson on the Lucio to just boop him right off the cliff. So Post University now on the defense. And we'll see what they bring out here. All right. About to get into this one. This has been an excellent match so far. Both teams really eager to get another win. You can tell just by the gameplay. Both teams strategizing, playing good positionally. Most likely have great comms. I would love if we could have in-game listen-ins or in-game comm listen-ins like they do in some higher-up esport events. But we're not there yet. The collegiate level is kind of like right under that usually. We call it maybe the minors before you get to the pros. The end draws near. MultiKel had some success here on Sojourn. I love to see the swap here. It really just shows the trust in your teammates when you can give up your role and play another role. Having confidence in your teammates, MultiKel and Chewy, making that swap. And a nice pick there by Ozarka, getting aggressive with the Genji out the gate. It looks like here the Seahawks are going for a little bit of a dive comp mixed with some poke from the Cassidy player. Leon getting picked though, talking to Cassidy. Chewy holding the line on point. A lot of opposing players around him though. Down goes Moridin on the Reaper. MultiKel back on the Sojourn, trying to help out his Zarya here. Chewy doing a good job stalling point. They haven't even gotten first tick yet. Seahawks are trying to back off. It's just a tank versus tank fight right now. No heals to be found either way, but here it comes finally, as Chewy, with only about 20% health remaining, able to regroup with his team, and we're going to get another team fight here, folks. Point has not been capped yet. Vero playing positionally here, keeping her team alive. And Chewy finding one, MultiKel finding two for Post University. Great retake from Post University, as Keiser almost had that fully capped. But Chewy playing excellently positionally again, not peeking out there when he was low on health. Just gave his team enough time to regroup with him to restart that team fight, and they ended up winning the team fight. But Keiser's going to try again here. But the entry past that gate there is hard, and you're going to take a lot of DPS damage and poke damage when trying to move past that initial gate. Ozark finding one, Salad finding two, though. Moridin getting stranded here on the Reaper a little bit. Finding it, it's just going to be Keiser and Moridin on point. Or sorry, Keiser on point, and Moridin and Chewy is the only two left. Now, does he use the ult? No, and that's probably a smart play not to use the ult there, as his tank player just went down. Post University with the smart play there to keep ults in pocket for the next team fight. Oh, mics can get hot indeed. I agree in the chat. Team comms, you want to always make sure that you're not being too aggressive with your comms, and that's something I usually try to teach younger esport players. But anyways, here Moridin on the two picks with the Reaper, all clearing out Keiser University, and they're running for the hills now. Salad still holding the line. Will he Primal Rage here? No. Going to hold it, as they know they don't have the regroup within their capability yet. Now they do. So here comes Keiser University. Ults in pocket. I'm guessing they're going to initiate right here. Yep, Keiser University initiating ults. KingJackson using the Juno ult there, keeping his team up. Primal Rage coming in from Salad here, as finding one with the Primal Rage is Salad. Lost Dovahkiin finds one onto Moridin there. Kiriko ult coming in from Vero. Diva ult still in hand from Chewy, and here comes the nuke. But finding no one. Finding two, though, is Chewy on the remech. Killing both DPS players. Chewy on the remech. Wow, you don't see that every day. I know they did increase Diva's remech damage, but getting both DPS players, they were trying. They got greedy there, Seahawks, and tried to get in there and get that pick on Baby Diva. Lo and behold, they had a mech dropped on their head. But nonetheless, Keiser University inching closer to this second capture point. Little tank duel going up on top side of this point. Salad doing a good job nullifying damage from his team, or for his team, but finding two picks for Post University, KingJackson and MultiKel. Leon finding one with the Deadeye onto the Diva mech there. Demeched is Chewy and picked off by Lost X Dovahkiin on the Lucio. But no one on point. An interesting rotate from the Seahawks. They had full control of the payload, but kind of just rotated far right of the point. and gave them the recontrol of the point. Here comes Moridin with 2 on the Reaper. Finding 2 is Moridin, and just finding 3 is Moridin with a long-range Reaper shotgun shot. Nice triple kill there from Moridin. And that will definitely delay the team fight here for Keiser University. They're going to have to retreat and regroup here with only 60 seconds left. They only have to push it about 5 meters here. But Post University in control for now. Post University also coming up on a full ult cycle. While Keiser University is going to commit the Primal Rage here. Kitsune ult coming out from Vero. High Noon from Leon. Nice job by Chewy to nullify some damage here for his team. Moridin finding 1. MultiKel finding 2. Picks going back and forth. Absolute chaos on this point. And nice job there from Blockstack's Dovahkiin to come in and save his Winston. And that's going to do it as MultiKel tried to get on point there to stall it. But not enough time. Or not close enough, I should say. And Keiser University finding that second cap with only 1:27. They have to capture this 3rd point or else it's Post University's map. So Post University has to hold the line here for 1:18. Healer all and tank all in the pocket for Post University as Keiser University still pretty far away from their ult cycles. Post University with the ult advantage here. In comes the nuke from Chewy, not finding any, nor any remech kills this time. KingJackson doing a good job on the Juno here. Wondering when the orbit will come in, probably waiting. And there it is. Here comes the High Noon from Leon. Pulse Bomb coming in. Good job, good dodge there from KingJackson. Kitsune coming in from Vero of Post University. And they're going to just push Keiser University off the payload or risk dealing with those ults. Now Keiser University coming up on their ult cycle. With only 10 seconds left, will the timing be right here? Primal Rage, 2 healer ults. Looks like Keiser University is going to have to commit at the last second here. Post University has some distance to play with for the regroup as the Primal Rage comes in, though. Oh, and Moridin on the back line, finding 2, finding 3 there. Salad finding 1 with the Primal Rage. Chewy finding 1 there, and Post University definitely has numbers advantage here. Can they clean it up? Yes, they can. Chewy with 2 on the Diva. And that will do it. Post University takes map 2 here on King's Row with a score of 3 captures to 2. Nice job to Post University there, and MultiKel with the DPS play of the game on the Sojourn. Couple of picks here and there, finding 1 through the fray. Nice. And able to find, I just put a lot of damage on and found some nice picks throughout that game. So nice job to MultiKel. Usually not on the DPS, so that is exciting and was really cool to watch as far as a tank player try his hand at DPS. I know me. It's I know for myself, I can't DPS. I've got unk skills there as far as DPS goes, but tanking, you know, that's another story. But anyways, Post University up 2-0 here in this ECAC Week 5 matchup against Keiser University Seahawks. So, with that being said, we're going to take a quick little break here before map number 3, and I'm just going to update the score real quick. There we go. Update the score for Post. There we go. Okay. Apologies for that quick little delay there, but we are going to take a quick break here. And then we are going to be back with our map pick and 2 character bans. For map number 3, Post University up 2-0 in this ECAC Week 5 matchup against the Keiser University Seahawks. Best of 5, Post University up 2-0. Let's see if they can finish it off here. We'll be back. And my mic was muted. Sorry about that. Sometimes I forget to tap the mic there. All right, anyways, sorry about that. Keiser University is banning Reaper, and Post University is banning Lucio here. And we are on New Queen Street. So let's get into it. Map number 3. Post University up 2-0. Looking to make it a clean 3-0 sweep here. Will Keiser University be able to answer it back here on New Queen Street? It is time for the game of tug of war with the robot. New Queen Street, a very nice looking map. Though I don't think I'm ready for snow yet. Still in October. All right, let's see what Post University is bringing to the table here, and let's see as well what Keiser is. So, Keiser University is going for the Venture, the Junker Queen, the Juno, the Soldier 76, and one unknown pick yet. Post University going with the Mercy Soldier combo here. Moridin on the May, KingJackson on the Vero instead of the Lucio. And MultiKel, per usual, on the Ramatra. So let's see how this one plays out here on New Queen Street. Map number 3, ECAC, week number 5, Post University versus Keiser University. Post University up 2-0. Would like nothing more than to make it a clean sweep here, but can't. But Keiser University answering already with the Venture. They're not ready to lay down yet. Salad finding one as well. Salad finding 2 here. Post University getting sent back to spawn early by Salad and lost Overkim from Keiser University. Oh, Vero taking a lot of damage as Keiser getting aggressive here with a Soldier 76 and Mercy combo of their own. We're going to have dueling mercies here. Chewy trying to locate that venture. Taking a different side angle is Post University right now. Trying to establish some positioning before they get into this team fight. But Keiser is not going to let them do that. Oh, Post University, nice refrag there by Moridin. Trading out his tank player, but there is the Mercy Revive. Nice Mercy Revive there from Baba. Ooh, but good bait as another refrag comes in from Chewy there. So it's pick answered by pick here. Keiser University still pushing the robot. Ult in hand for Chewy. And control of the robot in Post University's hands right now. Chewy looking for a flank here. Being assisted there by Baba. Is Leon, but not enough, as finding 2 picks there is Chewy. Helping his team out. MultiKel getting the credit there, but Chewy definitely with the Soldier 76 ult. Able to clean up and do a ton of poke damage. So Post University finding what is, I believe, their first full team kill of this match. Or of this series, excuse me, I should say. And here comes a revive. Nice revive there from Vero on the Mercy. Kitsune coming out from KingJackson here as Post University is going to push it. Answering back is Leon with a Soldier 76 ult from Keiser University here. But once MultiKel gets off the chain, he's going to chase you. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. Getting pressured, though, from the back line is Post University by Chewy. Chewy doing a great job of defending his back line, I should say. And that is going to do it for that team fight. Is Post University just cleaning house. Nice job by Vero to stay alive there that whole time. As Post University right now is just going to slowly walk it towards the capture point. Satellite Vector coming in from the Juno of Keiser University. Post University respecting that ult and giving a little bit of ground here. Caring more about the team fight itself than the robot right now. Lost Overkeem on the venture, finding a pick. Salad finding 2. Lost Overkeem finding another on the venture. Leon cleaning up. And Salad finding 1 more. That is a team kill answered right back for Keiser University. So as both teams right now playing the tug of war over robot, but neither team establishing full control. MultiKel finding 2 here on the flank. Ooh, finding 3 is Chewy. Nice headshot there onto the venture that just popped up. Post University taking control once again of this robot. And is now going to inch closer and closer to making this a clean 3-0 sweep. Gotta watch out for this ult here. As Leon finding 1 with the Soldier 76 ult onto Post University's KingJackson. 1 healer down. Oh, nice arc grenade there. Rocket grenade, excuse me. Oh, and another nice grenade there. Rocket grenade. From Leon. 2 big picks from the Soldier 76 player of Keiser University. And the score is almost about even. Keiser University has a little bit more distance right now, so they are technically in the lead. But it is a small margin here. As Keiser University finding 3 picks off that team fight. as Post University was trying to regroup, and it looks like it just went all wrong there with that regroup for Post University. Looks like they were split and didn't commit to the right position. Maybe the comms were mixed up there. Now Keiser University extending their lead a little bit here. 91 meters to 75. Post University has to regroup, but here comes the Junker Queen ult of Salad. Not able to find anything off that. Chewy answers one. Chewy finding two there on the Soldier 76. And this has been a battle of Soldier 76 Mercy combo on New Queen Street here. Chewy having ult in hand, but KingJackson finding one on the Kiriko. Post University now advancing the robot again. As Venture chasing this Mercy. And Leon finding the kill on the Soldier 76. Both dual Soldier 76 ults coming up. A ton of poke damage going out everywhere. But falling is Leon, or sorry, excuse me, falling is Chewy, and Leon finding 3 picks there on Soldier 76 for Keiser University. So it is a battle of Soldier 76 right now, back and forth. And once again, Keiser University is just going to walk it all the way back. Back and forth, back and forth. Isn't this game mode amazing? Gotta love it. Overwatch combined with a running simulator. Anyways. MultiKel finding one on the Ramatra. Salad finding one on Vero. Both tanks, dual picks here coming out. Moridin cleaning up. Tank player of the Keiser University Seahawks. And now Post University trying to push this robot farther than Keiser University to regain that lead. And it's dual picks right now. Chewy finding one for Post. Leon finding one for Keiser. Ooh, nice anti-heal coming in there from Salad. And the Junker Queen ult there. Mercy heals not available. Nice job by Baba here to keep his team going, and just boosting the Soldier 76 is so strong combined with the Mercy. And back we go once again, folks. This robot is getting quite the workout today. Forward spawn lost for Post University here, as they want to turn the tide of this robot right now. Try to get him going the other way. Leon finding one onto Chewy. Leon finding two with the Soldier 76. Leon just absolutely popping off right now. Finding 3 is Leon on the Soldier 76, and cleaning up is Keiser University. Post University having some trouble here with their regroups and their team fights with this Soldier 76 from Keiser University. Lost Ovakeem finding one on the Venture ult there onto Chewy. Chewy's been visiting the spawn multiple times this game. Unfortunate. Leon finding 2. On the Soldier 76, big pick onto Mercy. Finding 3. We are now in overtime here as Post University is trying to stall this robot. They need to stay on it. And they need to win this team fight, or else it's Keiser's map. MultiKel finding one on the Ramatra. Junker Queen all in hand here for Salad. Oh, and that's a big hit there. It's Moridin on the May. He's going to get picked with the anti-heal here, but here comes MultiKel answering with an ult of his own here. Leon again with the Soldier 76 ult. Can Post University stay on the point and take the damage? And it looks like Post University is going to stay in control of this, but they have to stay within the robot's reach here. If they lose the robot within overtime, it is over, and Keiser University will win map number 3. But Post University still in control, still pushing forward. Will it be another comeback for Post University here? MultiKel with a big ult here, combined with KingJackson's Kiriko ult. That's gonna keep it going. But will it be enough? Will this push be enough? Will it have enough energy to get there? Nice job spacing out his opponents right now. MultiKel doing a good job. But ult coming in from Ozarka. Kiriko ult for Keiser University. Finding one is Chewy. Finding two is MultiKel. MultiKel still looking for more here as this fight is so spread out right now. No one wants to fully commit. MultiKel doing an excellent job of positioning this robot. He is solo walking this right now. MultiKel waiting for his team to regroup, trying to stay up. He has ult in pocket. They are trying to damage him. He has to pop ult to stay alive. Can his team regroup with him? 60 health left, and there's the heals from Vero. Post University staying alive. Excavation initiation coming in from Lost Dovahkiin on the Venture. Keiser University has to give it everything they have right now, or the walkback from Post University is going to be real. But can they get MultiKel off this point? He has been glued to it. MultiKel finding two. And it's not going to be enough as Keiser University holds the tide. Holds off Post University, and MultiKel just punching at the door and staying glued to that point. Keiser University holds on. And ladies and gentlemen, we got another match coming, or we got another map coming up, excuse me. Chewy with the play of the game on the Soldier 76. It was a duel of Soldier 76 players there, and it came down to it. But Keiser University holds on. As, whew, what a map of New Queen Street there. So the official score now is Post University 2, Keiser University 1, best of 5 in this ECAC matchup, week 5 matchup. Man, what a match it has been. There's been some absolutely crazy plays, some big team kills. Hope you're enjoying, and hope you stay tuned, because we have more coming up here as we are going into map number 4, coming up soon. I will be back here with our map pick and character bans momentarily, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We have Post University's map pick of Suravasa here. And we have the Venture ban from Post University, as well as the ban of Ramatra from Keiser University. Hopefully the score is right now. Yes, it is. All right, good. Here we go. Map number 4 here. Post University. Unable to get the clean sweep, but still ahead by 1 map here. And looking to finish it off here. Let's see what comes out. And the Brawl comp is coming back out again for Keiser University here with the Symmetra, Reinhardt, Lucio, Soldier 76. A little bit of poke damage there. And Post University, MultiKel on the Zarya now. Moridin on the Reaper, Chewy on the Symmetra, Vero on the Kiriko, and KingJackson breaking it down as Lucio. Here we go. Map number 4, ECAC Week 5, Post University up 2-1 here against Keiser University Seahawks. And finding the first pick is Keiser here on the Symmetra. Lost Ovakeem. Symmetra versus Symmetra pick. Salad finding 1 onto KingJackson. Salad finding 3 with the Reinhardt onto Post University. And it was all Salad Symmetra there in that Brawl comp. Salad and Dovahkiin, I should say. Reinhardt Symmetra in that Dova comp. In that comp. Excuse me. Dova comp. Actually, that sounds, that's not a bad idea for a team. Team name. Anyways, Keiser University holding point here, 27%. Nice high ground play here, thanks to Lost Dovahkiin on the Symmetra. Keiser is vying just to stay on this high ground and do the poke damage. Why not? They have control of the objective right now. As getting aggressive with his Reinhardt player is Ozarka, and pushing up with the Brawl comp, finding themselves 4 picks, make it 5, and that's a team kill. As Keiser University here will most likely cap this point 100% to 0. Post University now at a little bit of a deficit, 1-0, but nothing to worry about yet. As 3 points are needed to capture, or to win this map. 3 capture points, and they can rotate back and forth, and whoever reaches that magic number of 3 first is declared the victor. Both teams fighting on point right now. Big pick by Moridin there onto the charging Reinhardt player, Salad of Keiser University. MultiKel finding another one, switching off the Zarya and vying to go for the aggressive play here, try to work with this Reaper a little bit more on the Junker Queen. And Post University here going to establish this capture of point number 2. Keiser University looks like going to regroup here and try to play the stairs angle with Reinhardt. Both Symmetra ults coming out. It's a full cross on point. Both Symmetra ults blocking a decent amount of damage, but it looks like Keiser University here coming out on top as far as picks. Only one left on point here is MultiKel, but getting picked off and stalling, doing a good job of stalling MultiKel and Chewy there, giving their team at least another 2 to 3%. And if you're going to lose the point, even though you have the cap, it's good to at least try to die on point and get your team that initial 2 or 3%, because that's sometimes what it comes down to, is 1, 2, even 3%. That's about it in a close matchup on Suravasa here.
Nice to know you have my back.
Vero on the Kiriko here. Post University has ults in hand, but so do Keiser. Ooh, this looks like a fat shatter here for Salad of Keiser University. If he times it right, Post University has to avoid this aggressive Reinhardt play. Getting picked in the backline is KingJackson by the Symmetra. Chewy finding the refrag, though, onto Symmetra. Soldier 76 coming out along with the Junker Queen ult from Post University. Soldier 76 ult for Keiser University, finding 3 on to Post University by Leon. 4. A nice little 4K there for Leon with the Soldier 76 ult, and that is going to be the second cap, as Post University was not able to get back on that point and finish what they started. And the Seahawks here are taking a 2-0 quick lead here, Post University. We've seen this multiple times in this matchup here. They've gone down early, but then have come back and played the long game. We'll see if it pays off for them once again. Third point unlocking here in 10 seconds. MultiKel finding one. Crucial pick there. Onto Leon, best DPS player so far for Keiser University tonight. Has had some massive picks and team kills. Establishing that first pick onto Leon is giving Post University that point. Cleaning up is Chewy and Moridin. Nice job by Chewy on the Vero. This is a tougher map for Vero to play. A lot of angles. A lot of out in the open spots to be. As getting tracked right now is Chewy. Getting targeted by Leon on the Soldier 76. Leon finding 1. Helping his tank out. Finding 2. Finding 3 is Keiser University. It's a full brawl push now for Keiser. Finding 4, and there is the team kill for Keiser University. Oh, Chewy respawned, so it is a 4K. Instead, Post University, though, has 60% on this point. All they need to do is just regroup, use their ults effectively here, and regain capture of this point before it's too late. Kitsune ult here coming out from Baba from Keiser University. Salad sitting on 3% health for the longest. Not able to be finished there from Post University, but MultiKel does find 1. Leon finds a refrag onto Chewy here. Salad is just going full swing mode, gonna have to, but Post University has some great aggression here, pushing right past his shield. And Post University gonna clean up here. Moridin on the Reaper finds 1. Chewy finds 2. Post University now 70% to this first point they need to stay in this game. Looking at 5% here for Post University to get their first capture. 99%. Keiser University stalling it out. Oh, KingJackson dodging a Reinhardt hammer there. But how much more can this Lucio dodge? Gonna need help from his team. MultiKel doing the most on Junker Queen, just trying to stay on point and hold. Giving his team as much time as they need to regroup right now. But here comes Salad again, swinging away for Keiser University. But able to get it right before the cap went off was Post University. Beautiful. And a little bit lucky for Post University there. So Post University now down 1 point still. But the comeback could be real here if they can capture this second one. Chewy on the Vero, looking for some picks here. Like I said, Suravasa is a hard map to play for Vero. There are angles, you just have to know where they are. And of course, avoid the poke damage from a Soldier 76 there as Leon finds Chewy in a bad spot and does get the pick. But KingJackson finding the refrag boop onto Salad, just enough damage to finish and get the pick. Moridin finding 1. Refrag by Lostovakim on the Symmetra. It's picks back and forth right now. Eagles versus Seahawks. Keiser University holding control of this point over this team fight. Gaining percentage. Post University has to either back out and regroup or win the team fight, and it looks like they're going to vie to back out here. With only 25%, or 35% coming up here, now down to 25%. Post University going to have to walk their way into this point to stall it out. Or else Keiser University is going to tie this match up. Oh, and a huge Vero ult from Chewy. Does he find one more? Yes! Chewy finds 3 with the Vero ult. Beautifully timed and denies the Soldier 76 ult of Leon there, which would have surely spelled GG on this map. So nice recapture there. Great DPS play from Chewy. As Post University cannot lose a team fight. If they lose a team fight and give Keiser this cap, it is game. Ooh, a lucky fire strike there from Salad. Nice timing there on that fire strike. So no Vero right now for Post University. They are going to have to play positionally and hold it down from this aggressive Reinhardt play of the Seahawks of Keiser University. Kiriko ult coming in and a pin coming in. A very quick Reinhardt pin coming in from Salad. Ozarka finding 1. Salad finding 2. Leon finding 3 onto Post University. And that is going to do it for Suravasa here, ladies and gentlemen. And we have ourselves a tiebreaker here for week number 5 of ECAC. Post University Eagles versus Keiser University Seahawks. It's going to map 5, ladies and gentlemen. As Keiser University has brought it all the way back down 2-0. But a nice play of the game from Chewy there. Unfortunately, it was not enough. So Post University now in a little bit of a tough spot, as Keiser University has answered the bell twice and has taken us to a game number 5. This one has been shaping out to be a rivalry. I don't want to say the caster was right, but I don't know. Something about Seahawks versus Eagles. When I heard it, I was like, oh, that's got to be a rivalry. And guess what? It's turned out to be a rivalry, folks. So we've got a tiebreaker map number 5 coming up momentarily. Stay tuned. right, folks, it has come down to one map. ECAC Week 5, Post University Eagles versus the Keiser University Seahawks. Post University started off strong with a 2-0 lead, but Keiser University held strong and came back 2 maps of their own. So now we are on map 5 for the tiebreaker. Winner takes all here, and the pick from Post University is going to be Shambhala as the map, and the character ban for Post University is going to be Soldier 76. Smart ban, especially after what we just saw on Surabasa. So Shambhala is the map pick, and Soldier 76 is the ban for Post University. And we are now just waiting on the ban for Keiser University here. So we are waiting on the Seahawks ban, and then we are going to get into this map 5 winner takes all. We are just waiting for the ban of Keiser University here. Hope everyone's having a fantastic evening out there. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for staying with us here. It's been a fantastic match, but it has been a long one as well. So thanks for hanging in here. We greatly appreciate your support here on Post University, Post U Esports, and we hope that you enjoy your stay. Still waiting on Keiser University's map pick. I do know that Post University is ready, and it seems like Keiser is just waiting on one of their players. So once that player is back and we have that map ban pick, I will be right here and right back announcing it to you guys, and we are going to get into this map 5 once Keiser readies up here. So we should be good to go here momentarily. Until then, I'll just throw it to the BRB screen, and we will be back momentarily for map 5 of this ECAC Week 5 matchup. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are on Shambhala for map number 5. Here we go. The good lucks have funds in chat. Map number 5. It's all come down to this. It has been a long road to get here. We are on Shambhala. Shambali? Yeah, Shambali. I always like to call it Shambhala for some reason. All right, here we go. Winner takes all here. Post University coming out strong. Chewy on the Freya. MultiKel on the Ramatra. KingJackson, Lucio, Moridin, May. Vero on the Kiriko. And it looks like we've got Keiser University going for the Symmetra, going for the Sigma pick, and Lucio as far as Kiriko, and Leon not on the Soldier 76 this time, but he'll choose the next best thing, and that is the Sojourn. So here we go, 5 seconds till match start. Hope you've enjoyed this match. ECAC Week 5 Overwatch 2 collegiate action. It's the Eagles versus the Seahawks, and it has been quite the rivalry so far. We'll see how this one pans out in the end here. Pleasure to be with you. Your Shoutcaster, DeadlyDrew here. And we're off here. As Post University trying to get aggressive early on here. MultiKel trying, also got to be careful watching his swing here on the stairs. The minute he swings the stairs, he's got to take a ton of damage. Good Sigma rock by Salad there to keep him at bay. Post University advised to get aggressive now, but is going to go back to the payload and play the objective. After getting one pick, Vero, nice pick onto the Symmetra there. MultiKel doing a good job of targeting the turrets. Lessens Symmetra's kit a heck of a lot more when you're just disabling turrets all the time. Keeping track of where she's putting them. Chewy finding one on Freya here. And Vero finding another pick. Vero very aggressive with the kunai knives. Finding herself 2 picks within that first team engagement there, that team fight. Who says healers can't do work, heal, and do DPS? That's what the best healers do. They're a bag of all tricks. Vero showing her skill right now for Post University. On board with KingJackson. Chewy finding another here. MultiKel finding one onto Leon now, who swapped from Sojourn to Cassidy. As Post University starting to walk this point fairly quickly. Already on the first cap. Past the first cap and now moving towards the second. Salad finding 1 kill for Keiser on Moridin on the May. But that's going to do it. Post University cleaning up that team fight very quickly here. All in pocket for MultiKel here, and he knows how to use it dangerously. If one of the Keiser players overextends here, I'm guessing MultiKel will just go for the pick. Payload moving. Post University grooving right now. As Post University coming up on a good ult economy here. As Keiser is only going to have 1 healer ult here in pocket. No picks yet though, as they're just taking their time. Kiriko ult now coming out for Keiser University, trying to push back out of this corner. Both Lucio ults come out at the same time. And there goes MultiKel. Oh, just grabbing the kill on Leon from the high noon. MultiKel finds 2 with his ult. Lost Overkeem for Keiser finds 1 onto KingJackson, but Post University is keeping this payload going. MultiKel just absolutely popping off right now. Another for MultiKel. Can he make it another? His teammate Vero will clean it up. Post University is absolutely rolling, and the head of this train right now and the conductor is MultiKel. Keiser University being tremendously pressured here. Going to have to find some way to answer Post University's poke and aggression here. If not, it'll be a very quick cap for Post University. 4:27 still on the clock. And Post University already halfway through the 3rd point cap. Sigma centralized coming in, but not enough to get a pick there. As Freya finding the new Vengadar onto Leon of Keiser. Moridin with the pick there on May onto Venture of Keiser, and Keiser University tank player Salad finding 1 pick as well. But Post University, it doesn't seem to matter how many picks that Keiser pulls out in this team fight. Post University is just finding more. The aggression right now from all 5 of Post University's players, I think, has just totally caught Keiser off guard here. They are just W-keying and not stopping. Chewy now helping MultiKel find 1. Chewy doing some big damage, helping MultiKel find 2 there. It's just DPS picks for MultiKel, and MultiKel's just grabbing 3 off the back of Chewy on the Freya here. And that is going to do it. An incredibly impressive 3 minutes and 21 seconds to go still. 3-point capture for Post University on Shambhala. Or on Shambali. Excuse me. And now it is up to Keiser University to push it all the way to the exact same spot Post University did. And hope they have a little bit of time in the bank. Post University setting the pace here on Shambali, map number 5. We'll see who wants it more here, as this could be the final round if Keiser University does not push the payload to all 3 capture points. Chewy on the Bastion here. A very, very interesting play coming out on the Bastion. I like it. A lot of great positions for Bastion to play on Shambali. A lot of good angles. A lot of good peaks. And it looks like Salad is going to be on the Winston. Oh no, a Winston against a Bastion. That's going to hurt. My caster prediction is he will not be staying on Winston for long once he finds out that Post University has a Bastion in their backline. But we'll find out. Map number 5, ECAC Week 5 matchup here. Post University setting the time, setting the pace, and now it's up to Keiser University to answer it. Can they do it, or will Post University hold the line and hold off this comeback from Keiser University? Leon finding one very quickly on the Chewy there, which is good for the Winston, because now he can get up there and get aggressive against MultiKel, not having to worry about that Bastion. Keiser University on the same pace right now as Post University. Good steady push right now. Good choke point, though, for Post University to hold this point right at the first gate. Chewy finding one on the Bastion onto Baba, the Kiriko, for Keiser University. Vero trying to keep her Bastion alive as the best she can, but falling to Leon, excuse me, on the Sojourn is Post University players. KingJackson finding a pick on to Lucio. KingJackson on the Ana. Best known for his Lucio gameplay, but he has been trying Ana out mostly in these games, and it seems to be working. The confidence to switch as well from character to character. When your record is on the line, gotta have confidence in your ability to play mechanically with each different character. So good for him. KingJackson performing right now on the Ana. Finding one pick was MultiKel. And holding this choke point, finding the pick onto Salad. That's a big pick for Post University. Tank versus tank. And MultiKel comes out on top once again. If Keiser University is going to find their way all the way to the 3rd capture point, they are going to have to deal with the menace that is MultiKel right now. I have never seen a tank in Overwatch be able to be so much of a 3rd DPS as well as Ramatra. And the pressure that he is able to put on. But finding 2 picks, one for Keiser University, lost Overkeen on the Sombra, Salad finding one on Winston. Moridin answering with a refrag of his own. And Leon finding the cleanup kill there on the Sojourn as well. Point is still stalled by Post University, but will now get going again. Excuse me, payload was stalled, but now will continue to get going. But with only a minute left, Post is going to regroup, and here comes the Bastion ult right onto point, and a beautiful ult from Chewy there, finding 2 with the mortars from Bastion. Chewy 3 with Bastion. Oh my goodness, Chewy absolutely going insane right now. And finding 4, that's a Bastion play of the game if I've ever seen one. Chewy red hot on the Bastion right now. Excellent ult to deny Keiser University the push. And then just coming in aggressively in tank mode. Making Swiss cheese out of Keiser University. A great retake by Post University. Now Keiser University has 20 seconds, folks, to get this payload back in their control and capture the point here, or else Post University will be your winners. 10 seconds left on the clock. Moridin finds 1, but lost Dovahkiin in the backline. Finds 2. Sumatra and a C9. No C9s on the point here. As the payload is moving, though, but Post University is trying to hold MultiKel, is the only one left on point here. MultiKel still holding this point. 0 seconds left. Keiser has to deal with MultiKel now or never. And here comes the ult from May. And that is going to do it. Post University able to stall Keiser off point long enough for the overtime to finish. And Post University denies Keiser University the comeback and wins your ECAC Week 5 matchup. Congrats to Post University. It was a fantastic matchup filled with excitement and amazing plays both on tank, DPS, and healer. And there we go. And there's 3 for 3 caster calls tonight. Bastion play of the game. And GG's, that will finally do it. Ladies and gentlemen, Post University is your winner for this ECAC Week 5 Overwatch 2 collegiate matchup. It was an absolute pleasure to shoutcast this game. A lot of exciting moments. Post University must have gotten a little scary there as Keiser University was walking it back 1 game at a time. But Post University able to lock it in on Shambhala and able to seal off the win. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching tonight's matchup. It was an absolute pleasure to cast, and big shout out to Post University for allowing me to cast these exciting and incredible esport matches. GG's to Post University, another win in the books, and we'll see what is on the trail for them next as they are heading into continuing a flawless season right now in the NECC, as they are 5-0 right now. So we'll see if they can continue that streak coming up next week. Other than that, that's going to do it for us tonight here at the Post U Esports channel. Thank you very much for tuning in to this ECAC Week 5 matchup. Post University Eagles against the Keiser University Seahawks. Eagles versus Seahawks, and Eagles come out on top. GG's to everyone, and GG's to Keiser University. Good luck on the rest of your season. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and until next time, this has been your Shoutcaster, DeadlyDrew, wishing you all a fantastic Thursday evening and a happy Halloween tomorrow. Don't get scared too hard now. GG's everyone, have a great night, and we'll talk to you next time. This is DeadlyDrew signing out. Talk to you next time, guys.